So what's up, world? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am David. On today's episode, we haven't put out a show in a while, so we wanted to reach out and give you guys an update on our life and what we're up to. And we bought a new rig. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so an interim error. It has been an extreme whirlwind. I had no time to grab a camera to record what was going on, but we're saying goodbye to the rig. We picked up a new one, and we're going to show you the new one next, guys. In 2 seconds, we're going to show you the new one, but we're going to say goodbye to the old one first. Little mama's double checking everything, making sure everything's looking good. She was good to us, guys. We had a lot of good times in this one. Ton of fun. But on to the next, right? Sorry I didn't get to show you guys a breakdown of this whole thing and us living in it and how we accomplished it. In a nutshell, the girls slept here, the boys slept there, sometimes they both slept there, and then we had a pack and play right here in the middle, and that's where the baby slept, and then we were in the back over there, that's where our bed is. And that's how we got it done, guys. So, out with the old, in with the new. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, so this is it, the VIB. The wife and I really like this one. We're having an issue with towing capacity at this time. So, but we're going to give you guys a quick little look. Awning on this side looks beautiful. Beautiful. 343 VIB. It looks really nice. Outdoor kitchen. Show you guys in a minute. Let's do this. Inside, hard steps. Three of them. Looks really good. Lippard. What up, Lippard? Bathroom as soon as you walk in. Porcelain toilet. Check. Nice cabinetry. Another storage here. Some more storage there. Some more storage here. And you got this little, whatever you call this thing. It's got film or something like that kind of slides over the shower. And I'm 6'2", I can stand in that. 6'3" with sneakers. Or boots, rather. Dinette. This couch here, this guy folds up. If you want to make it a love seat, or rather folds down, sorry. If you want to make it a love seat, got your cup holders, have your drinks. Something's happening here, it's delaminating or something there. I don't know what that's all about. Discount. TV right across. It looks beautiful. All kinds of storage. Pantry space just through the yin yang. Look at this storage. Look at this storage. This thing is beautiful. Bunkhouse. What we always want. 1 bed. 2 beds, 3 beds, and then the 4th one here comes down, drops down. This one also pushes up if you need more floor space for the kiddos. Now you're limited in storage. That's all the storage you have in here for the kiddos. That's a box that goes to the outside. That's the only storage you have in here for the kiddos. But there's so much storage elsewhere that it doesn't matter. These drawers with tubs, those little panels that go in there, you can put on this ledge here and turn this entire surface into a bed area. So, and then once again, more cabinets. More cabinets. More cabinets. Okay. More cabinets. More cabinets. So, my favorite part about this entire rig is the bedroom. Now, this is the master suite, and it is beautiful. It's so much room in here. This thing lifts up. You got a ton of storage underneath. Hydraulic assist. Look at that. Just lifts right up. Takes some effort to push it back down. You got this nook. I'm 6'2". I can lean in this nook very comfortably if I was going to read a book or something like that, or just hop on my phone and be scrolling around. Now, this is your air intake down there below. This is washer dryer prep. Look at that. And if you don't need a washer dryer, well, you hang your clothes in here. More storage above the bed. More storage above the nook. More storage on the sides of the nook. More storage on that side of the nook. A fireplace. The second fireplace. You got one in the bedroom. This little thing here lifts up. This freaking thing hits all the bullet points. Daddy! And it looks wonderful. So, that's going to be a look at this. All right, let's go around to the campsite. Also, windows on the campsite, very important. Windows all on the campsite. It's just such a wonderful thing. This is the outdoor kitchen. And voila, magnetic door catches up there. So it's not a huge outdoor kitchen, but it is an outdoor kitchen. You got a little fridge here for your beverages. I don't know, this one's a little shaky here, but you know, you can fit some sodas in there, some sandwich meat in there, some whatever you're gonna cook on your grill. This is your little grill top here, flips over. It's a grill. Sink. Let's see, can I pull this out? Yes, I can. So sink with a little, you know, quick disconnect here for your sink. Never realized how important it was to have a sink outside, just so you can wash dishes, wash your hands, or anything like that, until we started full timing. And now that we're full timing, that is great. Oh. All right, so this is a 50 amp service, and this is going to be where I'm assuming it's maybe either do not use this tank flush valve unless so this is a black tank flush, which is nice. I don't have a key to this, but this is probably going to be where you hook up all your water and stuff like that. Oh, hitch. Over there. Oh, walkable roof, ladder, frameless windows. If anybody noticed, frameless windows. They're beautiful frameless windows. Couple outdoor speakers, little 12 volt outside, TV backer location. If you want to put a TV outside on campsite, looks nice. 2 awnings. That one is frameless. What do you call it? Armless. You said this one has these arms here. That one does not. So just beautiful, just a beautiful RV. All right, so that's going to be the tour for the RV. We fast forward, we're about 3 weeks later, and we're not completely settled in, but we're decently settled into it all. Also, I wanted a couple side notes. When I was showing the original footage of our old RV, and I was saying the kids slept one spot where the table was, and the couch. Both of those things, if you're not an RV person, the kitchen table lays out into a bed, and then the couch folds out into pretty much a full size, maybe even a small queen, a big full size bed. Just for the record, I wanted to clarify that in case, you know, I don't want you to think the kids are sleeping on the bench or something like that and just sleeping on the couch. Like, you know, everything folds out into beds in the RV world. Also, in the new rig, where I said it folds down to a love seat, that's not a love seat, it's stadium seating. I just misspoke, just way too excited when I made the film. So that folds to it folds down to split the seats to like stadium seating, which is awesome, I might add. Heated and massaging chairs, awesome. The next thing I wanted to touch on too was the rig does meet, I said before, it met 100% of our bullet points, but it didn't meet 100%. It met most of the bullet points without a question. Still things that we wanted, like a instant hot water heater, so we don't have to take quick showers and stuff like that. There's a few other small things that were just miscellaneous that it just didn't meet, but we can always install an aftermarket instant hot water heater. There's no screen outside. I mean, now when you're out here camping, you're having a good time, you got pit fires going, you don't really care about the television outside. But when you're full time and you're just kind of hanging out in your space, those TVs outside are nice. When it's just nice outside, the kids are outside playing and stuff like that, you don't mind to have some YouTube on in the background or something like that, or a movie playing in the background for the kiddos or something like that, because we do this full time. So, you know, a little disappointed I don't have things, but I think I can solve that too. I think I may be able to solve the TV issue out back. They have one up in the front of the RV, but the cooking's out back. So at least when I'm outside, I like to be entertained while I'm cooking on the grill and stuff like that. I do a lot of cooking on the grill. It's awesome. All right, so I mentioned towing capacity. I wanted to touch on that really quick. The Escalade, I thought the Escalade is EXT, Cadillac Escalade 2004 EXT. Now, I thought it towed 10,000 pounds, and this rig is 8,900 pounds dry, which if you're not with the RV world, dry means nothing in it other than what it came with stock, other than the couches and stuff like that. But when you start adding your clothes and food and dishes and song and dance, so dry weight of this thing is 8,900 pounds. Now, I learned that my Escalade does not tow 10,000 pounds. It only tows 8,000 pounds. And so I was under the assumption the entire time, well, up until the very end, while we were buying this unit, that I could tow this thing. And then come to find out that's not the case scenario at all. I can't actually tow it, and we weren't going to say no to the rig, so I had a friend come pick it up and drop it off at the site for us. And I'm just going to have to deal with a truck and how to tow this thing out later, period. Or call my friend up, have him move it. But we weren't letting go of the rig. We needed a new rig really bad, so we weren't going to say no. We weren't going to back up, because downgrading from this rig would have left us in a cheaper situation, I want to say, and the finishes weren't as nice and things weren't as nice, and we do this full time, so we want to just we wanted the nicer thing. So we're going to figure out the rig later, and we're going to work on that. So let's give you guys a tour of how we're looking right now and how we're all set up. Let's go. All right, so we're going to start you guys off right here at the back side of the rig. This is what I was just recording at. The outdoor kitchen is not actually out right now, not a big deal, but so we have a cool little garden set up back here. We got some lettuce, and I literally just planted that yesterday, and then we planted these a few days ago. Some thyme, rosemary, no, don't hold me to it. I forget. I got it written down though. And then cilantro. We got a tomato plant. This whole setup here was given to me by Pastor Steve, who lived next door to us, right over there in this spot that's empty right now. He just moved. They went and got an apartment. They stopped full-timing. They weren't having a good experience, so they got an apartment and they left. And he left this entire setup, and he said, well, he left it to me, he said I can have this entire setup. So I just planted it recently with some fall crops, and this tomato plant was about 6 feet tall in one of these, and so I chopped the top of it and put it there to see if it would grow, and it's doing phenomenal. And these are some flowers that the mama got for Mother's Day. This is a tomato plant that we had planted a while back, so it's pretty cool because we got some tomatoes actually growing. It's a beefsteak tomato. And then we got basil. We've harvested so much basil off this thing. We've already dried basil out and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so that's our cool little garden area. If you can see, there's a fence. See a little fence line? It's a solar powered bug zapper. But we got a cool little fence line going around. We'll show you over here. just to keep the kids in. You can see the kids got their own little play area out here. They got their not to mention the fact that we're at a resort, so they got swimming pools at their disposal and parks. But when we're here at the house and it's just me and I got all three of them, this is nice and fun for them to run around in. We got a little picnic bench. Actually, this is usually right here, but this grass right here needs to be cut. So and this is my grill. This is the main grill that I actually use. I use a sink out of the outdoor kitchen. So here's the outdoor kitchen. A couple sodas, a couple beverages, some waters, a little speaker for when we got some music going. So here's something interesting we didn't realize until after we got the rig and we started using it. This pops down to make your sink here. It's a little quick disconnect. There. But when the water drains, we drain it into a bucket because there's just a little thing under here, right there, that where it drains out of. We thought it actually drained to our gray water. It doesn't. It drains to ground. If anybody is ever looking at outdoor kitchens, we didn't realize that, but it drains. So we just drain it to the bucket, and I just dumped the bucket. It's not that big of a deal, but something that you might want to know. So cases of water, stuff like that. The bubble machine, this thing is a monster with the right bubble solutions. Our coolers is for for drinks, beers, whatever, sodas, waters, all of this stuff. Swimming pools and all the kids stuff for the big pool. And then we have our fire pit out front. These are a couple stacks of wood that I got. A little fire pit. We just bring the chairs out. The wagon for when you got to take out trash and stuff like that. We go ahead and do that. So let's run you guys inside. Everybody's running around. The house isn't the cleanest, but it is what it is. This is called real life, people. So it's not going to be that clean in here, but we'll survive. Oh, man. Just quick 2 seconds here. All right, so table, bench, us. Mom's about to do some diaper changing over here. This is the what's name seating. So the baby usually crashes right here, guys. We got Miss Rachel playing. The baby usually crashes in this thing here. We got this little tent here so she doesn't jailbreak out because she's good at jumping out now. But we're trying to get her to transition down there, to stay down there. The kiddos, this is what their room is looking like. We got these cool little flip up things here that turn into this so they don't fall out of the bed. The upper bunks we just use for storage, and actually we had to get creative. Here's our dryer right here because we don't have the proper unit to go in this rig just yet. We got creative, and I just ran a vent and vented it and just tied it off so it goes out of this vent out of the ceiling, just so I didn't have to put a hole in the RV, because we want to get the proper unit that goes into our closet, because we have a washer dryer prep here for those of you who don't know. And this is our sink, our island. A couple of modifications that we've already made are here. The cabinets are really deep, so we ended up putting some rollers in so we can get to the back, because these closets or these pantry rather, is just really, really deep. So we put some rollers in. That's fun. Overall, things are looking good though. We're happy with the space. Our ice machine to keep our beverages cold. Our room is not the best. Let me see, can we get some more light on in here? Kids always, messing up the bed. You try to make it and they come in here and jump and bounce all over it. But this is our setup. This is where the washer dryer goes. Like I said, when we can afford to buy the appropriate one, we'll get the holes and stuff cut in professionally. I don't know that I'm going to do it. I might do it. We'll see what happens. But everything's looking good, man. This little space here works out very well. The kids love to sleep in that space sometimes too. And this is my setup for day trading, the stock market, and also video. I'm actually editing this video as we speak. And this, yeah, it's working out pretty well. All right, so just my final thoughts here, finishing things up. I think I'm going to get a separate camera and just film the things that we are doing on a day-to-day basis, or whatever it is that we're doing, because the channel was based on just the things that I'm up to, whether it be fixing cars or tractoring or farming. It was just what I was doing, so I can document my portions of my life, so I can look back on those memories. And so my kids can look back later in the future and look back on those memories and stuff like that. And that was really the point of my channel. And if a lot of people wanted to watch, then watch. If a lot of people don't want to watch, I at least want to document it for the kids. So I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by not carrying a camera around and filming some of the things that I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it interesting for you as a viewer to want to tune in to see what we're up to, period. And at worst case scenario, I at least be able to document the things that I'm doing for me and the family. And at a best case scenario, I can figure out how to make it interesting. If anybody's got any suggestions, let me know. Some other things also on the side notes here. How are things going as far as as far as full-time RVing is concerned? It is awesome. If you hear the thumping around, it's my kids running around inside right now. It's going awesome. I can't really lie. Here's the cool part. I mean, granted, we're not on 6 acres anymore. We don't have a ton of land and all that stuff anymore. I got my little garden. It's fun. Here's the interesting thing is that I never thought about it, but we literally stay at an RV resort. So we have access to swimming pools, walking trails, lakes. We can go fishing. We got, you name it, it's all kinds of activities. The park, I mean, golf, just the activities here are endless for the kids. Like, so the cool part about all of that is I don't have to maintain any of it. I don't have to maintain the swimming pool, the walking trails. I don't have to do any of it. So it's pretty cool RVing because we get to stay specifically at a resort. And so it's a lot of fun. The kids get to run around and everybody's very mindful of the children here. The people here are really nice. The owners here are just next level, amazing. I thoroughly enjoy them. Hopefully they're enjoying us also, because we've been here for I don't even know how many months. We've had the rig for almost a month now, so we've been here for at least 3-4 months probably, and that's why you see our setup is the way it is. So I don't know. All right, so enough talking. I've just been running off in my mouth here. Say what's up to me in the comments below, guys. I hope everybody's doing well out there, out in Canada. I hope you guys are doing okay with all that fires going on. If anybody who's watching this is in Canada and you need something, you need some help or whatever the case may be, hit me on the email, let me know, drop a comment below. Don, man, I hope you guys are doing okay out there in Canada. I mean that. Anybody else, if I'm missing you, there's a few people from Canada who follow my channel. Guys, hit me in the email if you need something, and we'll do what we can. At worst case scenario, if we can't do it, we can't do it. But if we can, we will try to help you out for sure. So I'm going to end on that note, guys. 2 things, as always. Don't forget to take the time to enjoy what you do, and don't forget, work does not do itself. So don't be afraid to get out there and get after it.